You feel like a human marshmallow, always tired, somehow gaining weight while barely moving. It is frustrating. You think your metabolism just quit. Turns out your body is not broken, it is just confused. You are fighting your own biological clock. This is way easier to fix than a gym membership. No more torture sessions, no more weird supplements. You just need to align your sleep timing with your internal chemistry. The Stickman tries to run on a treadmill, but he is actually just sleeping while standing up. He looks like a glitching video game character. Once he fixes his timing, he stops lagging. He starts gliding. You can do the same. It is not about working harder, it is about working with your nature. But why does sleeping at the wrong time make you hold on to fat? The answer is hidden inside your brain. Let us look at the clock that controls your waistline. You know the routine. You stay up late scrolling through videos of capybaras. Then you hit the snooze button 6 times. You wake up feeling like you were hit by a truck. Then comes the mystery hunger. You crave sugar at 10 in the morning. You eat a donut, then another. You try to fight it with 3 cups of coffee. It does not work. The Stickman is seen fighting a giant donut in a wrestling ring. He is losing badly. You think you lack discipline. You think you are just lazy. But your brain is actually screaming for help. It is not a lack of will. It is a chemical mismatch. Your body thinks it is still midnight while you are trying to survive a board meeting. It is a total disaster. But what if the secret to burning fat was actually just closing your eyes at the right time? Scientists call this the circadian rhythm. It is basically your body's internal master clock. It tells your organs when to work and when to chill. In plain English, it is a schedule for your chemistry. When you ignore it, your metabolism glitches. The Stickman has a giant grandfather clock in his stomach. The gears are jammed with pizza crusts. He tries to digest dinner at 3 a.m., but the clock is pointing to nap time. Result: the calories just sit there. They turn into stubborn belly fat. It is like trying to mail a letter on a Sunday. The post office is closed, nothing moves, your body simply stops burning energy because the timing is wrong. You are not failing your diet, your clock is just out of sync. But is there a way to reset this clock without moving to a different time zone? Let us find out. Wait, stop, it is actually this easy. You do not need a fancy sleep tracker, you do not need a weighted blanket that costs a month's rent. Most people think sleep is just about the total hours. They think 6 hours at 3 a.m. is the same as 6 hours at 11 p.m. It is not even close. The Stickman tries to put sleep into a bucket. He thinks as long as the bucket is full, he is fine. Then he pours the sleep in at 4 a.m. and the bucket leaks everywhere. He looks confused. He is still exhausted. But when he pours it in at 10 p.m., the bucket glows. He turns into a superhero. This is the relief you need. You can stop obsessing over the perfect pillow. Start focusing on the window of time. But what is actually happening to your hunger when you miss this window? This is where the hunger hormones enter the chat. Scientists call them leptin and ghrelin. Leptin tells you that you are full. Ghrelin tells you to eat everything in sight. When your sleep timing is off, these two go to war. Ghrelin wins every time. The Stickman has a tiny ghrelin monster with a megaphone. The monster is screaming pizza now right in his ear. Meanwhile, leptin is fast asleep in a hammock. He is completely useless. Your brain thinks you are starving even if you just ate. This is why you cannot stop snacking at midnight. You are not greedy, you are just hormonally hijacked. Your metabolism slows down to save energy because it thinks you are in a famine. It is a biological trap, but you can flip the switch back. The fix is simpler than you imagine. Let us see it in action. Look at the night owl Stickman. He eats a burger at 2 a.m., he sleeps at 4 a.m., he wakes up puffy, he looks like a sad balloon, his metabolism is basically a snail on vacation. Now look at the synced Stickman. He hits the pillow at 10 p.m., he wakes up at 6 a.m., he looks sharp, he feels electric, he burns fat while he is literally dreaming about vacations. The transformation is satisfying. He goes from a blob to a bolt of lightning. The secret is the timing window. By sleeping when the sun is down, his hormones align. His leptin wakes up. His ghrelin shuts up. His body becomes a furnace. This is not magic. It is just biology working the way it was designed. Now you can stop guessing. You can start winning. But how do you actually apply this to your messy real life? This is the moment you stop being a victim of your alarm clock. You are no longer the tired person who struggles with every calorie. You become the person who is biologically optimized. Imagine waking up before your alarm. You feel refreshed, your mind is clear, your clothes fit better. The Stickman is now wearing a cape. He is not even running, he is just floating toward his goals. You realize that health is not about fighting your body. It is about partnering with it. When you respect your timing, your body rewards you. It stops hoarding fat and starts using it for fuel. You are not just losing weight, you are gaining a new identity. You are the master of your own chemistry. It feels like a cheat code for life. But to keep this power, you need a concrete plan. Here are your 3 easy wins for tonight. First, fix your wake time. Wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This anchors your clock. The Stickman uses a giant anchor to hold his bed in place. Second, get sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking. This tells your brain the day has started. The Stickman absorbs a sunbeam like a solar panel. He starts glowing. Third, kill the screens 1 hour before bed. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it is noon. The Stickman throws his phone into a trash can and sighs with relief. Finally, keep your room cool. Your body needs to drop its temperature to trigger deep sleep. The Stickman turns his room into a literal ice cube and snuggles in. These small shifts trigger a massive metabolic surge. You are now officially hacking your hormones. But are you ready to make this a permanent win? You now have the keys to the metabolic kingdom. It is not about torture, it is about timing. You have seen the Stickman go from a sleepy blob to a high-energy machine. Now it is your turn. Start with just one change tonight. Maybe it is the sunlight, maybe it is the phone. Small wins lead to giant results. This is how sustainable health actually works. No crashes, no burnout, just a better version of you. If you want more of these easy, science-backed shortcuts, you belong here. Join the Stickman Health Club. We make the hard stuff feel like a game. Next time, we are diving into the gut health secrets that stop sugar cravings forever. You do not want to miss that. Hit the subscribe button and start your optimization journey. You have the tools. Now go get some high-quality, perfectly timed sleep. You earned it. See you in the next one.